Hey guys, this is Alex here, and in this video just want to analyze the soybean futures. Yes, soybean, I'm referring to soybean. This is something that a lot of people eat and drink every day, but I trade the soybean futures, and today I'm looking at the March soybean futures contract. This is a futures contract. All right, so let's get started. So this chart is a daily time frame, so every single bar represent one single day. So at this point in time, I just want to ask you, how do you feel about this chart? How is the price moving? Is it going to move up, or is it going to move down? So just by using very visual, basic, simple looking at the chart, this I can say that it seems like it's going up. Am I right to say that? Right. So, but let's take a step back and analyze from a longer period of time. All right, so I expanded the chart. So price started since March last year. You can see the drawing over here. This is the March until right now here. So can you tell me again, after looking at this period of time, how do you feel about the price chart? Is it going to move up, or is it moving down? So it's very hard to tell, right? So generally it's very hard to determine the trend like this just by purely looking at a chart if it's not very obvious. So for me, I like to do things more objectively. That is, I want to know, quantify it, that whether it is an uptrend or a downtrend, very simply. So of course, if you are already into technical analysis, you know that there are several ways to determine an uptrend or downtrend. One way is to look at a simple, higher high, higher low. Another way is to use moving averages to determine the trend. All right, but for me, I use a different method that is using Ichimoku cloud. All right, so I'm not going to explain about that. You can just Google Ichimoku cloud, but I'm using this indicator to help me determine the trend. So this is, I will just use it into my chart right now. I'll load that and do the cloud. All right, so ignore the color of the cloud, pink and yellow, so don't care about it at the moment. Just want to tell you that as long as price is above the cloud, I would deem it as a uptrend. Price below the cloud, I would deem it as a downtrend. All right, so I will expand the time frame here. Simple as that. Price above the cloud, uptrend. Price below the cloud, downtrend. Price above the cloud, deem it as uptrend. Price above the cloud, uptrend. So at this point in time, I just want to ask you, just by using this indicator, the cloud, I straight away know that this is an uptrend. So I will only buy or go long. All right, in this case, I'm selling options, so I will always sell a put options. All right, if you don't understand what's a put options, doesn't matter. You just need to know that which means that I am bullish on the price. I anticipate that price will not go down. All right, so at this point in time, I'm using a cloud to determine the trend, so I know that price is on a uptrend. But how do I know where is the support and the resistance? Of course, if you have been trading long enough, you should know what is support and resistance. And at this point in time, I won't go and explain what is support and resistance to the beginners, right? I assume that you already know what is support and resistance. So for me, right, I use a pivot point. All right, so I will get rid of the cloud first. All right, load. All right, so back to the naked chart with no indicators. I'll add in the pivot point. Okay, the pivot point is here. So ignore the line over here. Basically, this is meant for the next month support. All right, so just take note of the lines over here in this area. So every line represents support and resistance. All right, so this is the pivot point. This is R1 resistance 1, this is R2 resistance 2, this is S1 support 1, this is S2 support 2. So every single line represent support and resistance level. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm also looking at the price action as well. I just don't just trade purely on support and resistance. So you need to understand the price action also. So at this point in time, you can see here now price, there's a sell off at this area here, right? Then price start to move a little bit up. So at this point in time, some traders might anticipate that as a bear flag and are expecting price to fall further in the future. And all right, this is the area where most short sellers will short the market, will short the soybean. All right, but the problem is at this point in time, you realize that price cannot go down further, but instead it seems to find support at the pivot level. All right, so this is the point where I sold a put options at about $1,000, which means that I'm anticipating that price will not go below 1,000, and I'll get a premium for that, and I collect money from that. And okay, of course, I don't sell naked options, so I buy another call options at this area about 980. I forgot already. I sold yesterday. So you can see my cursor over here. This is the area when I sold my call options, which means that I am anticipating that price will not go down further. All right, so let's combine the cloud and the pivot point. All right, so for me this is very clear. Price is above the cloud. Price is above the cloud. Sorry, price is above the cloud. Yes. All right, it's an uptrend. I will go for opportunity to go long, which means that I will sell a call options. I will sell a put options whenever possible. All right, and is finding support at the pivot level, which means that the price is holding support, okay? So which means that there's a tendency to find support at this level and price will go up further. This is how I trade. So I'm sorry about that. Initially I think I said I sold a call options. Sorry, I sold a put options, and at this level over here, which I call it a premium. Right, this is basically how I trade, and right now I'm already profiting from this position. So I'm anticipating that price will hit the resistance level at this area, and the day to expiry for my options is for 17 days. So as long as within these 17 days, price don't go below 1,000 level, I'm fine. So I hope just a very quick video to gain insight on how I trade the options. All right, thank you very much for watching this video.